I think to be successful, it's a tenacity. I think you've got to have that ability to just keep going sometimes, because it can be quite tough. The level of sometimes rejection, if a candidate doesn't want to take a particular vacancy, or the client doesn't particularly want to hire the candidate that you actually genuinely believe is going to be great for their company. I think sometimes if you haven't been in recruitment, I think for probably 5 years plus, that initial first part of that journey can be quite tough for a recruiter. And I think it's just sometimes understanding that it's people we're dealing with, and people make wonderful decisions and different decisions that you probably sometimes would expect them to make, and it's just sometimes not taking it personally, still understanding where that candidate is coming from or why that client hasn't chosen to recruit for that position, and still continuing to build that relationship and maintain that contact, and not think, okay, that's a 4 or 5 or a 10 grand deal that's just not going to happen. It's actually, right, okay, but why didn't it happen? And it still could happen in some other way or shape or form. And it's just never losing that, I think, that hunger to keep going, because I think that's sometimes the biggest thing that we see is people give up and think that it's too difficult, and it's not. It's about building a relationship, and relationships take time.